Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Please board quickly and safely. Our monorail will be departing momentarily. Thank you.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. This is episode number 60 of ResortLoop.com. I'm Tim Scott.
I'm Bob Collar.
Bob, I'm very excited about the show today.
Oh, this is a cool show. This is going to be a lot of fun. We have a very, very special guest. Just found out he may be our very first listener.
I'm going to bet he is.
That is outstanding.
Yes.
How lucky are we?
Well, exactly. It's all
And such a good guy to be our first listener.
fantastic. Can you have a better name also?
Well, why don't we introduce him? Go ahead, Tim.
This is probably our first listener, longtime listener. You've heard him on the show, Mr. Sean Woosley. Hey, Sean.
Woo!
Hey. Woo-woo. How's everybody doing?
Exactly. Woo-woo.
Good, Sean. How you doing, man?
Pretty good, pretty good. Glad to be on the show.
Well, thank you for coming on with us tonight. We've got some tricky things for you. Tim's planning on tripping you up here in a little bit.
It's just for fun.
To introduce everybody to Sean, you guys have heard him on the show before. He sent us some voicemails and stuff, and always participated in the show, which is what we love on ResortLoop.com. And Sean is a local guy down right not too far away from Disney World. You're going all the time, right?
Yeah, we have season passes, me and my wife and our 3 kids, and we live probably about 30 minutes north of the Magic Kingdom and the parks. So we go down. We've been going down every Sunday, but with weekend activities with the kids and sports and all, it's been a little bit difficult lately.
Oh, we know how that works.
What's your favorite park to go to?
Oh, it's definitely the Magic Kingdom by far. Although my 6-year-old daughter Grace will say Epcot, but everybody else likes the Magic Kingdom the best.
What is up with these girls loving the Epcot?
Test Track. It's all about Test Track.
Is that real? You're in trouble, man.
Yeah. Well, she can't quite get onto the Rock and Roller Coaster Aerosmith, so she's about a half an inch too short, so that might win out one day.
Oh, I'm sure.
Keep the car keys up high.
Yeah. She's going to be
We tried. We were in the rain a couple weekends ago, and she had a raincoat on and with a hood on, and we figured we would sneak her in that way, but no go.
Still just not tall enough, huh? What's your favorite time of year to go?
Probably this time of year, September. We went the weekend after Labor Day, and it was literally, the parks were empty. We went on Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, and the cast members said if you guys wanted to stay on and go again, no problem. So we rode that twice, and then same with Splash Mountain and some of the other rides. It's just one of the benefits of living close to the parks is we can go when everybody else is starting up in school and unfortunately can't come down to Florida for a vacation time.
Right.
Now, have you always been a local down there? Did you move down there?
No, actually, I was born in Miami. A funny story, my parents took me to, I'm going to age myself a little bit, they took me to the Magic Kingdom in 1973. I believe it was opened in 1971. And they have pictures of me, and the story they tell me, of course, I couldn't remember, was there were so few people there that the characters, which I only have pictures of the 3 little pigs, which I don't think are around anymore, were actually following me around the park because there weren't enough kids there for them to stay busy. So that's what my parents tell me is pretty funny.
That is fantastic.
Stalked by the 3 little pigs in the park.
Right. Yeah, pretty much. And the big bad wolf.
Now, do you find that being down there, you lose any of the magic? I know there are some people that say, you just don't want to be that close. Do you guys, obviously, you still have the magic, I'm guessing.
Yeah, absolutely not. I think it's actually better. We kind of worked out a system where we can go on the rides that we want to go on, and we've been there so many times that we really haven't lost the magic, and it just seems to be getting better and better every time we go because we see things that, people that are down here for 5 or 6 days, a couple times they're in their life don't get to see, some of the hidden tricks around the Magic Kingdom and all, and kind of take in all the sights and sounds as opposed to having to go on the rides and rush through everything. So we're very fortunate.
That's fantastic. Fantastic.
As a local person down there, what would be your biggest tip for someone that's not a local when they come down, something that they might not think to see or visit, or a way to approach the parks?
That's a good one. What we do is we do the commando approach, and my kids like to go on as many rides as they can. So I guess my tip would be you have to be there at rope drop for any of the parks. And there's you can get one of your reservations at some of the breakfast locations to get you in the park a little bit early. But I think that's kind of the key if you want to hit a lot of rides at one time, as opposed to waiting until the lines build up. Get there at rope drop is going to be crucial. And then there's some hidden things like there's I forget the lady's name of the Haunted Mansion. Maybe one of you guys know. It starts with an L. One of my children will know, but they're not here right now.
Madame
Say
Leota?
that again, I'm sorry.
Madame Leota?
Madame Leota. Well, there's a hidden wedding ring. I don't know if anybody's seen that, but when you're coming around the graveyard scene, after you take your first right in the corner there is a wedding ring embedded in the concrete that, I don't know, some people know about. My son seems to tell everybody every time we go there. So there's a little hint for you if some of your listeners don't know about the hidden wedding ring.
That's very cool.
That is.
Very cool. Now, if anybody wants to get a hold of Sean, check him out on Twitter. His handle is Fish Sean Woo on Twitter, and you gotta go check him out because you are quite the fisherman, my friend.
I think you are a man's man, actually. I've seen the fish I see you apparently reel in fish as large as you are. I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's my hobby. I like that. I live with fear every day, and sometimes she lets me go fishing.
Oh, wow. We'll edit that out for you, Sean.
Nice. That is outstanding.
Oh, my goodness.
One of you guys asked me a question about the fishing down at the Magic Kingdom. Although I've never gone, I know a lot of people that have, and any of your listeners who are fishermen that want to partake in that fishing excursion on the Magic Kingdom, or I guess some of the lakes around there, I heard it's excellent. A friend of mine went down there and he caught 40, 50 fish. So
wow,
anybody who's interested should take on that excursion.
Wow, that's very cool. That's something that Tim and I are planning on doing a show about, just the extra stuff that Disney has for people that beyond the parks, the things that are beyond the parks. So that'll be
there's so much
upcoming show. Yeah. All right, Tim.
Are you ready?
We know what you're gonna do to us.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and woo woo, it's time for the second edition of Remove, Rewind, or Refurb. Yes, not rehab. Refurb. I'm going to tear open the envelope.
Uh-oh.
Find out exactly where it's. If it wasn't, could I do this?
Oh, there is an envelope.
Oh, let me pull this out. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to play in Future World East.
Oh,
Sean, are you familiar with the game?
I might need a Cliff Note version.
That's why I was going to repeat it anyway. Here it goes. Here's the rules. You may rewind an attraction to its previous or original incarnation. You may refurb an attraction. In your choice, you have to explain to us how you would refurb it, or you may remove it and leave green space. Or we'll just level it and use it for something in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Woo Woo, are you ready for remove, rewind, or refurb?
No.
That's all I've got. Have
Sean,
a good night, everybody.
I'm going to get buzzed is what's going to happen.
Only if you're wrong.
I'm still trying to figure out where Future World East is, if it's the land side or Mission Space.
It's the Mission Space side, and we'll go down.
Okay.
We will go down my list here. First, we are going to start with, and we will do this on West also because it's right in the middle. But right now, Spaceship Earth, presented by Siemens.
Sean,
what would you do?
We got to leave that just as it is. I work for Siemens.
Oh, no, you can't do it. It's not in the rules. You have to pick one of the three. That's the catch.
Okay.
That's what makes it tough.
How about a refurbish?
What would you do?
I think I would make it a little bit longer. You know what I really miss? There used to be the Spaceship Earth globe as you were coming down backwards over to your right. It looked like a model. I'd like to put that back in its place. And do you guys remember that?
I do remember that. Yeah.
Okay. I miss that a lot for some reason. That I miss that.
I miss a lot of the original Spaceship Earth as well. All right,
Right.
Bob. Where you at?
Maybe
Bob?
we can incorporate some of the old Horizon animatronics in there.
Ooh.
And go from, the early cavemen era to even the future and incorporate some of the Horizon animatronics.
I like that.
That'd be very good. My turn?
Yes, Bob.
Okay. I would also do a little refurb on it. Only going back to when you're starting to come down backwards. I love the interactive display.
Yes.
Where you get to pick things. But I just think that they can do something more with that surrounding tunnel that you go down through. I miss all those, like Sean said, I do miss that model and the lights running. So I'd like to see a little bit of a refurb of that, something a little bit more futuristic-ish.
I like it.
Uh-oh.
However, Bob, you're both incorrect. The correct answer is to rewind it to the Jeremy Irons version. And that is the correct answer.
Oh, man.
No.
I know. No points for either of you.
If you're going to rewind it just for the audio portion of it, go all the way back to Walter Cronkite, please.
He's dead. All right, moving on.
Oh, man.
All right. You ready, Sean?
Yes.
Ellen's Energy Adventure. Remove, rewind, or refurb.
I'm going to have to say remove.
Ooh.
The only good part that I like about that is the dinosaur portion. The energy, and I work for an energy company, is a little outdated, in my opinion.
I agree 100% with Sean. That way you got to buzz. You got to buzz both of us. No, it's. I agree really with him on the whole. The best part is the dinosaurs, and even that is starting to be, compared to over at Animal Kingdom when you ride dinosaur, the animatronics are a little bit old, and it just needs something completely new in there.
You are both correct. It will be removed.
How about a fishing ride?
Ooh.
For energy?
Isn't that what the lake is for over in World Showcase?
I guess.
I would love to see you walk in there with a fishing pole.
Explain that to security as you're walking in.
Or over at the Living Seas with Nemo and
That's
friends.
right.
I'm just going. I saw a couple of nice fish in there. I'd like to catch.
Oh my gosh! With the little nice hibachi behind you. You cook it on up. Oh, I'm sorry. All right.
Wow.
Now we're moving on. Third on our list is Mission Space. Sean, what's your call? Remove.
Can I let Bob go first on this one?
Yes, you can, because I always enjoy throwing Bob under the bus.
Okay. Glad I could be of assistance.
What was there before? I can't remember what was there before. Help me out, Tim. You're the historian.
Horizons.
Horizon. Oh, that's right.
Bob.
Yeah.
Bob. Losing
Don't,
cred.
Hey.
Losing cred.
Yeah, I'd rewind. I'd go back to Horizons. I like Mission Space. It is a fun ride, but maybe I don't know. Maybe move Horizons over to Ellen's Energy Adventure. But yeah, I would like to see Horizons come back.
Okay. Sean.
I have to agree. Horizons was my favorite attraction, and, well, it's no longer. All I can do is watch it on YouTube nowadays.
That is true. But when it comes to Mission Space, the correct answer is, of course, refurb. We're going to a whole new theme. Mission Space is gone. Horizons, unfortunately, is gone. And if you look at Rewinding, a lot of stuff that was in Horizons exists now.
Well, they could
Like
refurb.
No, you're wrong. Bob, wrong.
Stop buzzing me.
We need a whole new attraction there. Something taking us back to the original Epcot. Something more Epcot-y. More future worldy. All right.
All right.
All right, number 5. This is very close to Sean, because his daughter loves it, and he has to do something to it now.
He's got to be careful because he might make her angry.
Oh, hopefully she's in bed. She's not listening, because we don't want to lose any sleep tonight over this. But Sean, remove, rewind, or refurb. What are you going to do with Test Track?
Well, it's just been refurb, but I'm going to refurb it even more by making the car, when it goes outside, go faster than 68 miles an hour, or whatever it is. And make that outside portion longer.
Ooh. Oh, they could throw in a loop.
There you go. Figure 8 loop.
Yes.
2 cars at one time.
Oh my gosh.
That would
race.
be very
They
cool.
could race.
That would be very cool. Yeah, I like that idea.
I like that, Bob.
So that you could see the other car go.
Yeah.
I agree with Sean. I would like to see it refurbed yet again. I like the whole Tron-ish kind of look to it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the track needed to be changed, especially that outside portion of it would have been nice. I know that's a probably huge expense because they kept a lot of the stuff in Test Track that was in there before.
Mm-hmm.
They just painted some neon on it or some reflective paint and said that there's your refurb. it just could. I think they could have done a little bit more with it, a little more Tron feel to it, I guess. But I like the ride. I'm going refurb.
Well, gentlemen, you are both correct.
Oh, thank goodness.
Good job, Bob.
Mainly because I have not seen the new Test Track and I cannot comment. But I trust Sean. Bob, But I'll go with Sean.
At least we're not going back to World of Motion.
Oh, no. No.
No, although I did like the music. There are a couple little things in there I like, but yeah, exactly.
All right, what do we got next?
All right, next, we're going to go with, I'm going to have to defer to you because I'm not exactly sure what's in here, but I'm going to go with Innovations East.
Ooh, there's a lot of stuff in there.
Just the East.
A lot of new stuff in there.
All right. Maybe you could give us a brief little thing of what's in there because I've not been in there for a while.
Oh, my goodness. I'm trying to remember if that's with, is that the one, Sean, with the fire stuff and the food and all of that stuff?
You got me. We have never been in there.
I know it's in Innovations, and I can't remember which side it's in, but it's kind of cool. I would refurb a few of the things, make it a little bit more exciting. I know that, and I've said this on past podcasts, that if you want to go, you have a rack of lamb or something you need hung in there or hung to keep fresh, that would be the place to do it because it is so cold.
A place to hang your meat.
So that's I would refurb it, change a few things. The one that we're probably going to talk about next is an awesome ride. I really like it. So, Sean, what do you think?
Yeah, I'll refurb. I'll defer to Bob, and I will make it a point to get in there over the next 2 weeks. How about that?
Excellent. I will hold the official opinion until Sean gives us his report.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
See?
Wait a minute.
But that would mean that Bob
that isn't a teaser,
is wrong.
I don't know what is.
That means that Bob is wrong.
Probably. I probably am. Oh, my gosh.
Where do you guys stand? We're moving on.
With refurb.
Refurb.
Before I even say it, what was I going to say?
I don't know.
Oh.
Bob is wrong. That's usually your standard answer.
Yeah, that's usually right. The sum of all thrills, which I guess is actually in Innovations, but we're going to get a little specific on that one since it's a kind of a major attraction there.
That is a very, very cool ride. What you do is you they give you a card. I'm sure it's some sort of RFID card, where you then go and you swipe it onto a big table, and you design your own roller coaster. You then go and once you're all done designing, you hand your card to one of the cast members. They put it into the system, and you actually get to ride. You sit in these little cars. It's two by two. That's it. And it's on big arms, almost like you see at automotive plants that are doing all the welding, those big hydraulic arms, electric arms. And that's what you're sitting on. You're sitting in the end of one of those things, and you are actually riding the roller coaster that you designed. So it is very cool. I say refurb it only to make it bigger. Put more of that in there in Innovations East.
Very nice. Sean?
I like that. Refurb, definitely make it allow it to push more people through it. There's always a line there whenever we went. And put a couple more in there. Good idea.
Yeah, I agree. It is a fun ride. Have you done that one yet, Sean?
Yes, we have.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Excellent.
All right.
The correct answer is, Bob, you are correct.
Wow.
I know.
All right.
Wait a minute. Let me mark this down.
Mark it down.
Wait. Did you just say I am right? You know you're recording this.
Oh, man.
Sean, that'll be edited out, I'm sure.
Oh, exactly. Hey, when you're wrong, but when you're right, you're right.
Wow.
So,
well, thank you.
Oh, no problem. Moving on to a little bit of dining.
Ooh.
I know. What do you think about the electric umbrella?
Oh, I love it.
You
can drink. It's good for this time of year.
I will have to defer because I have never eaten at the electric umbrella.
Oh, okay. Sean, you're going to remove it, refurb it, rewind it?
No, it needs to stay there. We'll refurb it and give it a little bit more food choices. I think a couple more healthier options.
I would agree. A little something besides maybe the burgers.
Right.
I know they're kind of burger
refillable fountain drinks are definitely a positive.
Sean, you are correct. Just widen the menu a little bit.
That means I'm correct, right?
I said Sean was correct. Moving on.
But I agree. All right. Wow.
Mouse Gear.
Ooh.
The huge shopping area there. Remove it, rewind it, or refurb.
Sean, what do you think?
I'm going to say rewind. We went in there looking for hidden Mickeys a couple weeks back, and I was looking for like a retro Epcot shirt, which they had advertised outside, and I could never find it. So I'm kind of into that retro 80s, 90s type stuff, and there wasn't a lot in there. So I'm going to say rewind. Bring back some of the old apparel.
Oh, very nice.
I agree 100% with Sean in that I think they need to get that specific merchandise back in, like they did back in the day, where you would get a Magic Kingdom shirt or you would get an Epcot shirt, something that's specific to those parks. Same thing goes for the resorts. They need more specific merchandise. None of this just Walt Disney World, the Disney parks stuff. So I agree. Refurb it or rewind it. Let's go back to the good old days of when you'd get specific merchandise.
Excellent. You both are correct yet again. I don't know what's going on. Are you comparing cards? Are you sending messages back and forth?
Yes.
Way to go, Bob.
The correct answer is it will be rewound to the original Centaurium that was in there. And then when you enter the building coming from World Showcase, I don't know if anybody remembers, there was the Epcot pole.
Oh, I do remember that.
A small little theater where they would shine up questions, show questions you'd mark on your little armrest where your answers were. And in theory, all the data was supposed to go somewhere. But get this, I remember one time I was at home, this was back in the 80s, and it might have been Sale of the Century, I don't remember, but some game show said, according to the Epcot poll, and then it went on with the question. I thought that was very cool.
Wow.
But then I couldn't go back because we didn't have a DVR, and I didn't have a tape in the beta player, so I didn't record it. So, but it did exist, and that is the correct answer, to rewind it to the original Centaurium and the Epcot poll.
Whew.
It was touch and go
close.
there for you, wasn't it?
It was. I think we did pretty good, Sean.
I agree.
Excellent.
Good job.
Oh, one more. I almost
no,
forgot.
there's
This,
no more.
this wasn't on
No.
my. There's just one. Club Cool.
Oh, Club Cool.
What would you do? Remove it, rewind it, or refurb it?
That's tough. The rewind would get us back to that little ice cave that we would have to go through, which was kind of neat. Yeah, I'm going to go rewind it.
Rewind it? Okay. Bob?
Yeah.
I'm going to go refurb.
Ooh.
And I like the ice cave. I remember that. That was awesome. But I'm going to refurb it. And all I'm refurbing is the floor.
Oh.
Because there is no stickier floor than in that building. Your shoes just, I mean, you're peeling them off. I don't know how people with flip-flops go into that place without losing a flip-flop. Oh my gosh. Just so it's got to be some sort of graded floor where all of that sticky pop just goes right down somewhere.
Very nice. The correct answer is, Sean, you are wrong.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Bob,
Wow.
you are correct. We are going to refurb it, but not for your answer. We are going to add ice cream so you can get a Beverly float at Club Cool.
Ooh.
See how that works?
Beverly's the one that tastes like medicine, right?
Yes.
From Italy?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
Because nothing makes medicine taste better than a little bit of ice cream. Give me a moment. I probably shouldn't have said that out loud.
So you eat, everything goes better with ice cream. Is that what you're saying?
It goes back to the spoonful of sugar. Helps the medicine good.
come
Oh,
on.
I'm sorry. That was bad. Sean, this is what we do.
Okay.
Well, this will be the last episode Sean listens to.
I know.
He
It was a
was
fun
there for
ride
the
while it
first.
lasted, Sean. He was there for the first and the last.
Don't say that.
Oh, my goodness. That's outstanding.
Uh,
Well, that's all I got. That's Future World East in a nutshell.
that was fun.
Sean, thank you for joining us for Remove, Rewind, and Refurb.
My pleasure. Thanks for putting on a great show, guys.
Thank you, Sean. Thanks for everything you do. We really appreciate you listening and all the input that you give us almost on a daily basis. And we truly do appreciate you and all of our listeners. So
We do.
Thanks for coming on the show. We know that you're out and about, and this is not an easy time to record. So thanks a lot.
No problem. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Oh,
See
no
you,
problem,
Sean.
Sean. We'll see you later. There's our boots on the ground there at Walt Disney World. Sean Woosley.
There you go. Anytime you guys need something, you give me a call. We'll go check it out.
Oh, that'd be awesome. That's awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, Sean.
Take care.
Thanks. You got anything else, Bob?
That's all I got, Tim.
That's all I got. I think we'll wrap it up. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm ResortLoop.Tim. You can always follow us on the website at ResortLoop.com.
And I'm Resort Loop Bob on the Twitter and Facebook /Resort Loop, where we've got a lot of pictures, including many from our buddy Sean Woosley and so many other listeners. So don't forget to rate us on iTunes. And what's that other? I can never remember that thing that the other people listen to us on.
The Stitcher?
Oh, the Stitcher.
The Stitcher. Don't forget the Resort Loop voicemail line, area code 414
WDW.
Loop.
I love that.
I know,
And what
me
about that new email you're looking for, Tim?
And don't forget, you can become a member of the Looper list. You can be on the list. Go to our website. Go on the right side. You'll see a little thing there that says newsletter. And for future correspondence from either Bob or myself or the ResortLoop.com website, sign up there. And little tip here, Bob. I think
Yes.
any future game shows, I'm going to take our contestants from the Looper list.
I like that idea.
That way, rather than fishing, I have one other person I need to get on that I promised we'd do a show with. But after that one, all our future contestants will be taken from the Looper list. So if you want to play, get over there, and we'll see if we can get you on.
Outstanding. And I like how you snuck in that fishing with Fish Sean Woo. So
I do what I can do, Bob. Anyway, thanks for joining us. Once again, I'm Tim Scott, and you've been listening to ResortLoop.com, the gateway to the magic.
See you, everybody.